Hello there, this is Matt Davies.
And this is Sarah Davies. We've just finished our second Love Lab, and it was all about
Conflict. How we have healthy conflict, how we can choose to have healthy, constructive conflict, with the idea being that conflict is normal in a relationship, but we can choose how we do it.
Yeah, and there are three main conflict dances, which are the Find the Bad Guy dance, which is the attack, where both partners are finding each other wrong. Then
there's the attack withdraw, where one person is attacking and the other person is just backing off.
Or defending. And then the third dance is the freeze and flee, which is where neither of us are really engaging with each other. We're just
a real
fed up,
cold one.
Pulling away.
And I'm sure every relationship knows this. And some will have a coping strategy where one of these will become more like our favourite, if you can call it that we know it particularly well.
Yeah, you may have the one that you do most.
Yeah. So
you did that completely wrong.
Oh yes. So
you didn't realise, did you?
You think I'm the bad guy?
Yes.
Really? Oh.
You didn't do it as we said we would.
Always going on about that.
Look, you should look at yourself.
I know. Yeah,
Can you just realise?
Look at yourself. Look there.
Telling me.
You were trying to make a really good video
here. Calling the kettle black.
Oh,
you haven't got a clue.
Always talking over me now. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, so that was Find the Bad Guy. Now he's withdrawing. Yeah, going into a bit of a huff.
We're going to have to do this whole thing. No, we're going to have to do this whole thing again.
And I thought I was going to be going.
Look.
Oh, really?
Don't you realise that you do this every time? What's that big cough about? You do this every time. Yes. Oh, we've got to go, have you? Mm-hmm. Something else to do.
So now he's having the protest. I'm doing the withdrawing.
God. And this is the one that's most corrosive in relationships. When one of you is trying to engage the other, as I'm trying to do now, and your partner is withdrawing, that over time, that can get very corrosive, that attack, defend, and then withdraw. Okay, forget it. Sorry guys, we want to do this again.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, that's it.
So the freeze or freeze and flee, where we're both withdrawing. And there's a coldness. When Matt and I are actually doing this for real, we're often in our kitchen and we're kind of like, it's almost like a dance around each other, a bit like two magnets but going the opposite way. You're just like,
yeah, and there's very little eye contact in freeze and flee, and it's usually focused. Your focus is usually on objects or activities, so that's a kind of a sign that you're in freeze and flee, when you're just focused on doing something and you're ignoring your partner.
So just to recap, so there's the attack, just like where, and that can get really kind of defamatory into their very personality. Like, you always are like this. Yeah. I knew you were like, never do this. Kind of really generalistic.
Yeah.
And then the
protest, defend, the attack, withdraw, or attack, defend is where one of you is really going to try and get a response, and the other is just deflecting, turning away, saying, no, I didn't, you haven't got a clue, and eventually
really shutting down
and withdrawing. And then often the pursuer then, in that case it was me, saying, come on, give me something here, what's going on? You know you did that, you're...
And that's the one that can be the cycle, round and round and round, and it can perpetuate. Yeah. One gets more pursuing, the other one gets more
And that's frozen. The one that's really corrosive. That's the one that can escalate and get very corrosive in relationships. And then until eventually you both leave the floor and no one's dancing with anybody.
Yeah.
The floor's empty.
Oh, it's cold.
Cold, dismal, desolate.
So the point of doing this is to be able to shed light on, in one way, looking at as, rather than the ball when we're arguing and it's going back and forward, seeing the whole game. Like, how do I play this game?
Yeah, and what is the game? And standing back and objecticifying it is also a way of saying, well, who's on the stage here? Yeah. Look at it like a stage. Your actor's on the stage saying, wow, look at this. Look what we're doing. Look at the dance we're doing. Yeah. So it's sort of a way of externalising your dance and your argument, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is a kind of step on this process that we're on with our group.
The Hold Me Tight workshop.
And I hope you find it really helpful, and we'll be coming back with more information about this. In the meantime, do get in touch with us if you want to have any more contact, any more connection.
Yeah, and we just encourage you to observe your conflicts and to see which one you do most and which one you do best. What are you good at? And start to really notice that, how you do it, and bring more awareness into that. And
in the group that we're running, we spend time in embodiment, so we get to really notice how physically and physiologically we react and respond, and how we can be more aware of that. In order to change anything, we need to know where we are and what we're doing.
Yeah, and the kind of body language you use, like pointing, that's usually a sign of, you got it wrong.
And one thing you said in the group was about contempt.
Contempt, that's...
An asymmetrical
face is a sure sign of contempt, that kind of... But criticism and contempt, don't want to go there if you can help it. So good.
Thank you.
Goodbye from Love Lab.
Yeah.
Goodbye from Love Lab.
Thanks.